Good morning. New t-shirt. Welcome back. Thank you so much as always for joining me. It's a beautiful, calm, very warm weekend morning. It's very early and I'm already in a t-shirt. It's going to be a hot one today, and as you'll see behind me, we're back on the Tudor Field, so my sincerest apologies that we're back here on the same field. I'm conscious that the last two videos have been exactly the same surroundings, so I'm very aware that the scenery looks very repetitive, but hopefully you'll understand why. Most of my other fields on here are already in crop. This one is growing fast, and we've had some amazing stuff off this field, so make hay while the sun shines, I say. So without further ado, let's get you on there and I'll see you at the first hole. First hole, 74, is a bit of green nothingness. Looks like a little cap of something, you know, might have screwed onto something, I don't know. Little rim of something or other. That's it. I've updated the Deus II, new update 1.07. So I'm on Relic mode, which apparently is a lot more stable now. If you put the IAR, the DISC IAR up to 5, and you can notch the 0s out, so you're not getting all that noise as much as you used to anyway. So that's what we're doing today. But what I had realised, or hadn't realised, is that I had to repair my headphones and my pinpointer. So it's taken me about 10 minutes since you last saw me to actually get going. Anyway, talking of which, let's get going. See you in a bit. Right, it's been a quiet 25 minutes or so. We've got a nice 72. Very impressed with the Relic mode since the update. Very stable, not nearly as noisy as it was. So that's a good sign. Right, okay, what have we got? 72 I said, didn't it? Yeah, that's working. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. It's an edge. Looks coin-like, or is it button? 72 would suggest. Oh no, it is a coin. Yeah, it's quite green. Cool, excellent. I think we're on the coins. Let me give it a clean, and I'll be straight back. Blank as you like. Could even be a button, but I don't think so. I think it is a coin, but it's toast. See you in a bit. Straight after that coin, or whatever it was, got an 86, and we got a whacking great mucket ball. A whacking great musket ball. Yeah, never going to get bored of those. Awesome. In the bag you go. See you in a bit. Next one was an 82, and that made my heart skip, I can tell you. Thought we were on the hammered for a second, but it's not. It's aluminium, I think. Oh well, crack on. Okay, so we just found that little aluminium disc, which I thought might be a coin there. And then somewhere here, I think we had a... Yeah, we've got a nice little 87, which is coin territory. 88 there. Hopefully you can hear that. Since I've updated, I don't think it's coming through the speaker as well as the headphones, but I'll look into that. Yeah, 86, 87, 88. Nothing jumping off the page as yet. Maybe missed it a little bit. Excuse the bum shot. Still in there, right, okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, I thought I had just missed it. About 4 inches down, but it's on the sidewall, I think. Cool, it's getting, the ground is getting very hard now, despite it being ploughed. There we are. Cursor live reveal. Bit of shrapnel. Damn it. Next one is a 71. 2 scoops out, 1 and 2. and a lovely tone. So thought we'd have a look together, he says. That's it. That's quite green. Ooh, yeah, that is quite green. What's that, I wonder? That's old. That is old. Another party fact, unfortunately, but that is old. Yeah, it's obviously got some holes in it. Yeah. I'll give it a quick clean, actually, and I'll come back to you in a sec. Yeah. Well, it's something off something. But we may never know. If you've got any ideas, let me know. There's a little bit of iron there, so I think it was obviously, that's where it fixed to whatever it was. Don't know. Curious. Curious artifact time. Moving on. Next one was a wispy 86. It was quite deep. Quite a lot of spoil out. And it's a bit of lead. But it's a bit of lead with a hole through it, which I've just been digging out. So I suspect there's some sort of weight. Quite a crude one. So I'd imagine it's quite old. I don't know. Cool. We'll take that. Don't mind that at all. Have a coffee in a minute, I think. See you in a bit. Cheers. Quick pit stop. I've come down to a little plot that I often come to, this tree in particular, because it's a nice little spot to sit and have my lunch, albeit just coffee today. It's too overgrown to dig, but to be fair, I have been over it a couple of times and it's pretty quiet. There's not a lot on here. Anyway, kind of an uneventful first half. A few lead bits, musket ball, kind of old weight. We found possibly a coin, but I think it's pretty blank. But not a huge amount, so I think that field is getting done. It's not a massive field, as you'll have seen on the video. So yeah, and again the crop's coming through, so probably after today I might think of somewhere else to go. I don't know, but we'll give it another hour or two and see what we find. Just very quickly as well, quick shout out to the wonderful channel that is Geekerbleeps. Sam and Lucy, they are wife and daughter of Papa Griff. So Griff Finds, so they're the other half of that family. They have a fantastic channel, just like Griff Finds. They find amazing stuff, and they've kind of stumbled on a really nice permission with lots of Roman and stuff on there at the moment. So yeah, just massively undersubscribed in my opinion for what they do and how much fun they have. It's a brilliantly entertaining channel. So if you do nothing else, do us a favour. Links in the description. Go and give them a watch, and if you like what you see, drop them a sub. I'm sure they'd really appreciate it. As for now, I'm going to have another cup of coffee and then I'll crack on, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, we've just had a 71, so just literally come from having a coffee. I found a part of a broken button, and then my second hole after coffee is in there. Just come out, and it's a tiny little rim. I don't know if you can see it there, so I'm expecting it's another button. It was a 71, I think I said. But it is very small. Yes, I think it probably is a button. Let me just give it a gentle clean. I'll be back to you in a sec. There might be something on there. Back in a sec. Yeah, sadly, it's a button. There's some remnants of some writing and some gilding there, and that's probably where the shank was in the middle. And that's obviously the other side, which is reasonably blank by the looks of it. Oh well, got me going for a minute. Thought we was on a tiny coin. Never mind. Let's crack on. Right, well, that's where I just had my little, what I thought might be a coin, but it's a tiny button. And then right next to it was a 95. And we got that. Yet another lead artifact. And again, I presume another lead weight of some description. Not seeing any markings, and I'll clean it up when I get home. But yeah, cool. Lots of lead today. See you in a bit. Right, next one was actually on the surface. I started to dig and then I realised it wasn't actually in the hole, it was on the side, on the top, and it's on that stone. I don't know if you can see it, but on the top of that stone is a tiny little rim. Now, could it be? It was a 63, so it's the same numbers as Mark's little hammered, and it's got a little bit of silver in there. Could I be that lucky? Well, don't know. Let's give it a clean. Might be something there, you know. Let's give it a clean. Back to you in a sec. We're on the silver. I've no idea what it is. It could be part of a silver thimble, would be my guess. With all those little dimples and indentations. Nothing on the other side. Pretty blank. But it's quite thin, so which means it may not be. I don't know. But yeah, definitely silver. I've just got the foil out and checked it. So we're on the silver, finally. Not a hammered coin, but silver nonetheless. And we'll take that every day of the week and twice on a Sunday. Excellent. See you in a bit. Right, not long left now. Less than an hour, I'd say. It's not been the day that I hoped it would be in terms of the weather, because the forecast was glorious, but the cloud just hasn't lifted, so it's not that hot actually. We've just found a live bullet coming up as I think it was a 65. Haven't bothered to film it, and I've disposed of it accordingly. But then as I was walking away, I just filled it in as I was walking away. If you can hear that, it's a 92. Right next to it, so I thought, well, 92 is a good number. I think that was what the crotal bill was the other week, so yeah, I thought we'd dig it together, as it might be the last opportunity to show you a live reveal. Right, did I get it or not? No, still in the hole. Right, see if we can find it. Oh, this pinpoint, the update with the Deus II was supposed to sort out this problem where the pinpointer takes forever to kind of connect to the unit, and it's not done it, it's not fixed it at all. So I'm still waiting ages. There you go. At the bottom there somewhere. Right, I can see it already. Before I get it out, because it does look quite interesting, let's come and get you so we can have a look at it together. All right. Oh, stand on the dais. There we are. That's what's just popped out at the bottom. What on earth is that? Very, very green, as you can see. Little cup, little spoon. Don't know. Don't think it's a seed drill. Interesting. That is very cool. At first I thought it might be a little seed drill that comes off, you know, the old farming machinery. But I'm not convinced that is, you know. Okay, let's give it a clean. Back in a sec. The wind's picking up now. Yeah, there you go. That's very old, that. As I say, I don't think it's a seed drill, but obviously do tell me if you disagree with that. But likewise, I don't know what it is if it's not that. It's not a furniture cover, definitely not. You know, like the older keyhole covers. It's definitely bulbed. Yeah. Kind of looks like half a crotal bell from that angle, but of course there's no holes in it or anything like that. So, no, I'm none the wiser. If you are, let me know. But that's very cool. Nice little artefact that, I think. Moving on. Literally 2 minutes after I just found that live bullet and that funny cup thing, we got an 84 right next to it. Actually, you can't see it, but the other thing was just over here somewhere. Anyway, 84. So I thought we'd find that together. That's a good number. Okay. More lead. More lead. Another little nugget of lead off something or other. But something or other we'll never know. Cool. Moving on. Right, probably the last hole of the day. My exit is just up by there and the car's the other side. 61, and we got that just as the sun breaks through. Little decorative piece, don't think it's that old, don't know what it is. Yet another little artifact of some description. Yeah, it might have a bit of age to it actually, looking at it in a bit more detail. Don't think there's anything on there. Yeah, we'll see that one back at the ranch. So I'll be swinging off towards that corner, so we might get one or two more. Failing that, we'll see you at the roundup, and thanks as always. See you in a bit. Here we are then. Not a bad hunt at all. Been better, been worse, but that's okay, we don't mind. Before we go downstairs and have a look at what we found, just very, very quickly, as of this morning, I've gone over about 940-ish subs. So thank you so much to each and every one of you that follow me and my journey. We've got, I don't normally do subs, as you'll know, my loyal supporters. At the kind of 100 sub marks, but this one's a bit special, isn't it? 1,000 subs, so we're only 50 or 60 away. So I'm planning on doing a pretty special giveaway, 1, 2, possibly even 3 different prizes. Lots of really good stuff I've been accumulating, some really interesting bits, and of course the opportunity to win the second Notch to 11 CAC mug. So watch this space, keep an eye on the channel. Hopefully in the next couple of 3 weeks we'll be getting near to 1,000, and I'll do a proper giveaway video and tell you what you can win. But for now, let's go downstairs and see what we found. Righto then, shouldn't take too long this one. We've got down the left hand side a smattering of bits of lead, some shapes and sizes. This bit here, obviously cat corner, a couple of bits of shrapnel, normal green bits and bobs. Nice bit of glass which I found on the field, which I thought I'd take off for safety reasons, and because it's got a nice little JW imprinted on the base there, so that would have been off something nice, I guess, at some point. Whacking great musket ball, not mucket ball, Marcus. Yeah, always good to have that for the cabinet. Little lid, or lid top, I suspect, from a tobacco lid. Again, nice little bit of lead. 3 interesting kind of lead weighty type finds. This I thought was just nondescript lead until I cleaned it and the hole appeared. That's really white as well. So again, not sure how much age to it, but I suspect that was used for something. Any ideas, let me know. Likewise, any ideas on this one? Hole all the way through it. Kind of conical stroke volcano type shaped piece of lead. Again, presuming a weight. Any ideas, let me know. And again, presuming a weight. Any ideas, let me know. Don't think that's a mark. I think that's just a scratch. Yeah, some sort of weight, I guess. A couple of buttony type rivety bits. This little thing here, none the wiser. No detail on it. Another little buckle, tiny little buckle. Couple of little button, which I thought might be a coin. This thing, which I thought was a hammered coin for a little while when I was digging it out, has actually got a hole in it, so that's some sort of pendant or tag. Possibly off a pet or something like that, don't know. No markings on it that I can see. We did find a coin. When I gave it a wash, you can just about see the lovely young Victoria coming through there. So that would have been 1860s-ish. Not much on the other side. Just about to see the line where the date would have been, but it's not legible. But yeah, the unmistakable jade green of Queen Victoria coins. Another little artifact. Again, that must have been off something reasonably fancy, I think, at some point in time. But no idea what that was. So any ideas, let me know. Again, this thing, really heavy actually. So that might even be bronze. Yeah, no idea. Obviously the natural instinct is to say sea drill, but just feels a bit too nice and a bit too heavy for that kind of thing.
So again, I wonder whether it was some sort of foundry cut or something. I don't know. Any ideas, let me know. I think I'm presuming it's broken off the end there, but not sure. And then last but by no means least, a bit of silver off that Tudor Field, which I don't think we're going to get on for much longer. Now I've cleaned it, yeah, I'm more convinced that's probably part of a silver thimble that's been ripped and battered to pieces, which is a shame because it would have been nice to find one of them. That's on my bucket list, a silver thimble. But there you go. Another bit of silver for the cabinet, and I'm never complaining on that. So that's it for now. Thanks as always. Just remember, there's a 1,000 sub giveaway coming fairly soon. So watch this space, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.